chosen ones, you'll see this right before something amazing happens to you. The universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their heart. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Welcome, chosen ones. You're seeing this because something amazing is about to unfold in your life, and the universe has been guiding you here for a reason. Every challenge, every moment of doubt has been preparing you for this breakthrough. Are you ready to embrace your inner power and step into your destiny? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What signs have you noticed on your journey? Let's connect and support each other as we manifest the extraordinary. Subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom for more insights, and let's rise together. You are one of the chosen ones, and it's time to fully accept this truth deep within your soul. This is not just an abstract thought or a comforting phrase. It is a profound reality that you need to acknowledge and embody. You have been handpicked for a greater purpose, and every moment of your life has been a preparation for this very point. The challenges, the obstacles, and even the detours in your journey were never coincidental. They were deliberate moves by the universe, guiding you toward your true path. Now, more than ever, it's crucial that you trust where you are and recognize that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Amazing things are on the horizon, and the power to receive them lies within you. This is your time to rise, to stand fully in your purpose, and to claim your power with unwavering confidence. As you continue on this path, you will begin to notice undeniable signs that a significant shift is coming. When you're on the edge of something monumental, the universe communicates with you in subtle yet profound ways. You may become more attuned to patterns or synchronicities that you hadn't noticed before. Repeated numbers, serendipitous encounters, or sudden waves of inspiration are all signals that the universe is working in your favor, aligning circumstances to bring about a major transformation. If you've been feeling a sense of restlessness, a quiet knowing that something extraordinary is about to happen, trust that intuition. It's the universe preparing you for a breakthrough that will elevate you to new levels of understanding and growth. This isn't just a random occurrence. It's a step forward in your spiritual evolution that will lead you to heights you've never imagined. Breakthrough moments often arrive after a period of struggle or uncertainty, when you've been stretched beyond what you thought were your limits. But these moments mark the arrival of something truly extraordinary. After all the perseverance, patience, and faith, there comes a point where everything suddenly clicks. The clarity you've been seeking emerges, the energy you've been waiting for surges within you, and you begin to see the purpose behind everything you've experienced. Doors that once seemed permanently shut will open, opportunities will unfold before you, and things will start to fall perfectly into place. This breakthrough isn't just about external success, but an internal transformation that will shift the entire course of your life. Know that this moment is coming. Stay grounded in your spirituality, trust the process, and prepare yourself for the incredible changes ahead. Your breakthrough is not a distant dream, it's inevitable. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment below saying, "I embrace my power," and declare to the universe that you are ready for the incredible transformation that awaits you. The universe is working in your favor, and something amazing is just around the corner. Have you ever felt like you didn't quite belong, as though the path you're walking is unlike anyone else's? If so, it's highly possible that you're undergoing a spiritual awakening. This feeling of not fitting in, of being separate from the crowd, is not something to shy away from. In fact, it's a powerful indicator that you are destined for something greater. As a chosen one, someone with a profound inner calling, you may frequently feel disconnected from the world around you. But remember, this isn't a sign that something is wrong. Rather, it's a clear indication that your path is meant to be different. While others may be walking a more conventional road, yours is uniquely designed for your personal growth and transformation. This period of solitude isn't to be feared. It's a necessary phase that's preparing you for an incredible future. Once you accept that your journey is meant to be unlike anyone else's, you'll start to see that this isolation is leading you toward your higher purpose. Have you ever considered that this sense of loneliness might actually be a precursor to something truly extraordinary? One of the most important lessons you'll learn as you walk this path is the virtue of patience. As someone who feels called to a higher purpose, it's natural to feel a strong desire for your breakthrough moment to arrive to see the amazing things you've envisioned manifest in your life. But here's an essential truth. Everything unfolds according to divine timing. The universe is constantly orchestrating events behind the scenes, ensuring that they happen exactly when they are supposed to, not a moment sooner. Think of your life like a seed you've planted. You can give it water, sunlight, and care, but you cannot force it to grow overnight. In the same way, your life's journey is progressing exactly as it should, even if the results aren't yet visible. This can be a difficult truth to embrace when it feels like you've been waiting forever. But trust that the delays you're experiencing are not setbacks. They're preparations for something far greater than you can imagine. Can you allow yourself to trust in the timing of the universe, knowing that your moment will arrive exactly when you're ready to receive it? As you move along this journey, your intuition will be your greatest asset. It's that quiet inner voice that gently nudges you when something feels right, even when it defies logic. The more you deepen your spiritual awakening, the more attuned you'll become to your intuition, which is really the universe communicating with you. Over time, this inner voice will grow stronger and more aligned with the wisdom of the universe, helping to guide you toward the right opportunities and people who will support your growth. Have you ever had a gut feeling that, in hindsight, was absolutely right, even when it didn't make sense at the time? That's your intuition at work. Trusting it is crucial because it connects you directly to the guidance the universe is offering. Your intuition will help you navigate the inevitable uncertainties and challenges that arise on this path, steering you toward the remarkable things waiting for you. By following its guidance, you can move forward with confidence, even when fear or doubt try to cloud your judgment. So, what are the key lessons here? First, embrace your uniqueness and honor the fact that you are different, because that is what makes you special. Second, understand that everything in your life is unfolding in perfect divine timing, even if it's not apparent right now. The universe is always working in your favor, whether you can see it or not. Finally, trust in the power of your intuition. It is your direct connection to the universe's wisdom, and it will guide you toward the extraordinary future that is already on its way to you. As you continue on your journey, hold on to these three truths: patience, trust in your intuition, and acceptance of your unique path. These are the keys to unlocking the amazing experiences and opportunities that await you. If this message resonates with you, be sure to subscribe for more insights on embracing your spiritual journey, trusting in divine timing, and harnessing the power of your inner wisdom. Your future is brighter than you realize. Let's continue walking this path together. Breaking free from self-doubt is an essential step for anyone walking the path to their highest potential, especially for those who feel they are destined for something greater. It's often when you're on the verge of a major breakthrough that doubt shows up the most intensely, trying to cloud your vision and shake your confidence. It can feel like an invisible force holding you back, causing you to second-guess everything: your decisions, your capabilities, and even the possibilities ahead. However, this doubt isn't a sign that you should stop or that you're on the wrong path. In fact, it's a powerful signal that you're about to step into something extraordinary. To overcome this doubt, it's vital to reframe your perspective. Understand that doubt is simply a natural part of your evolution, a sign of growth rather than a signal of defeat. By trusting in yourself, trusting the process you're going through, and having faith in the timing of your journey, you can push through the uncertainty. When you choose to believe in your own potential, even in the face of fear or hesitation, you unlock the ability to move forward with confidence, knowing that something truly remarkable is just on the other side of this doubt. This shift in mindset will empower you to approach challenges with greater resilience and a clearer vision of your path. The next key step is to fully access your inner power. This strength is not just a lofty ideal or motivational talk. It is the deep, unshakable force within you that has always driven you, even in moments when you weren't aware of it. Now is the moment to consciously embrace this power. Rather than seeking validation or direction from external sources, recognize that the answers and strength you need are already within you. Your inner power is what allows you to break through limitations and manifest the life that is in alignment with your highest calling. When you embrace this power, you begin to realize how your thoughts, actions, and beliefs influence the reality around you. The moment you step fully into this strength, you naturally become a magnet for people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your true self. Never forget, your power is limitless once you make the decision to fully embrace and direct it toward your greatest goals. The foundation for both self-belief and tapping into your inner power is spiritual growth. Without nurturing this spiritual connection, it's easy to become lost in the chaos of life's challenges. Engaging in spiritual practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness deepens your relationship with your higher self, the part of you that is always aligned with your true purpose and higher destiny. This connection is crucial because it offers you guidance and clarity, especially when the path ahead feels uncertain. In today's fast-paced world filled with distractions, spiritual growth keeps you centered. It reminds you of what's truly important and allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of peace and direction. The more you cultivate your spiritual life, the more your internal world aligns, and as a result, your external reality begins to shift. Spiritual growth doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. It means you'll have the strength and wisdom to handle them with grace, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity for further evolution. By focusing on this spiritual journey, you not only fortify your inner self, but also open the door to the abundance and fulfillment that await you. If this resonates with you, drop a powerful in the comments below, and let's continue to evolve together on this path of self-discovery and spiritual transformation. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the insights that will help you step into your full potential. Resilience in the face of adversity. Life's journey is filled with peaks and valleys, and in those low moments, it can feel as though the weight of the world is bearing down on us. However, these tough times are not designed to defeat us, but to refine us. Each challenge presents an opportunity to cultivate resilience, the remarkable ability to rise again after every setback. True resilience isn't simply enduring the storm, it's about learning to find joy amidst the rain. Whether you're grappling with professional failures, personal losses, or self-doubt, these trials are meant to test and fortify your inner strength. Each hurdle you overcome contributes to your growth, making you wiser, more adaptable, and better prepared for the future. Think back to those moments when you believed you couldn't continue, yet somehow you found the strength to push through. It is in those moments that your true character was forged. Nelson Mandela aptly put it, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Every obstacle is a stepping stone, propelling you closer to your goals and shaping you into the person capable of achieving the success you desire. The secret to resilience lies in shifting our perspective. When we begin to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, everything transforms. Instead of feeling burdened by difficulties, we feel empowered by them. Fear is replaced with strength, and hopelessness turns into courage. This change in mindset is what allows us to face each day with optimism, no matter what difficulties arise. Every challenge overcome sharpens our skills, fortifies our will, and prepares us for the next phase of our journey. If you are currently facing a hardship, consider how surmounting it could strengthen you and bring you closer to your dreams. Faith in the unknown. Navigating through times of uncertainty can be one of life's most difficult experiences. During these periods, it's easy to lose direction, allowing doubt and fear to take over. But these are the moments when faith becomes most essential. Faith is about trusting in something even when it's not visible. It's about believing that everything is unfolding as it should, even if the path ahead isn't clear. Whether your faith lies in yourself, a higher power, or the universe's timing, now is when you must lean into it the most. Life's challenges don't come to break us. They come to see if we are ready for the next phase of our journey. As Helen Keller said, "Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light." Uncertainty often feels unsettling because it conflicts with our desire for control. We want to know what's coming next and see the whole plan laid out. But faith requires us to take steps forward even when we don't have all the answers. It's about trusting the process, knowing that the bigger picture is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Ask yourself, are you willing to take the next step, even if the entire path isn't visible? Often, the most significant breakthroughs come after the greatest tests of faith. You may feel like you're moving through darkness, but it's during these times that the light begins to appear. The road may not always be clear, but your faith in yourself and your purpose will guide you through uncertain times. Harnessing the power of manifestation. We are constantly shaping our reality through our thoughts, energy, and actions. Manifestation is the art of bringing into your life what you focus on, whether you realize it or not. The energy you radiate is incredibly powerful, and where you direct that energy can mold the life you lead. When your thoughts, beliefs, and actions align with a specific goal, you start to draw that goal closer to you. However, manifestation is more than just wishful thinking or positive affirmations. It requires intention, clarity, and deliberate action. As Oprah Winfrey once said, "You don't become what you want, you become what you believe." The first step in manifesting is to gain clarity on what you truly desire. Is it a fulfilling career, financial prosperity, or a loving relationship? Once you have a clear vision of what you want, it's essential to align your energy, thoughts, and actions with that goal. If your mind is constantly preoccupied with what's missing in your life, you will only attract more of that lack. But when you focus on abundance, gratitude, and the possibilities ahead, you create space for even more blessings to flow into your life. The law of attraction teaches us that like attracts like, so if you wish to attract joy, success, or love, you must first embody those qualities within yourself. Manifestation also requires consistent action. You cannot simply wish for your desires to materialize without taking concrete steps toward them. It's about taking aligned action, trusting that the universe will support you as you move closer to your goals. Each small step you take is a signal to the universe, and over time, those steps open new doors and create opportunities that guide you toward your desires. As Paulo Coelho famously wrote, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." Manifesting your dreams takes time, patience, and unwavering commitment. The results may not be immediate, but if you maintain your focus and faith, you will eventually see your desires come to fruition. Ask yourself today, what is it that I wish to manifest in my life? How can I align my energy and actions with that vision? The power to shape your reality lies within you, and by staying aligned with your desires, you open the door for amazing things to unfold. If this message resonates with you, Take a moment to affirm your strength by commenting, "I am resilient," below. This simple declaration is a testament to your faith in your journey and your commitment to creating the life you deserve. Together, let us embrace the challenges, trust in our inner strength, and manifest the incredible future that awaits us. Faith as your foundation. Faith is more than just a belief system. It serves as the solid ground on which all meaningful breakthroughs are built. On your journey towards spiritual awakening, you are bound to encounter moments filled with uncertainty, self-doubt, and challenges that may seem impossible to overcome. These moments can create a sense of instability, making you question your path, your purpose, and even your decisions. Yet, it is precisely in these critical junctures that faith proves to be indispensable. Faith becomes your unwavering anchor, empowering you to trust the process of your unfolding journey, even when the outcome remains unclear. It encourages you to embrace the unknown with confidence, to move forward despite the ambiguity, knowing that a higher power is guiding you. Faith emboldens you to make choices that reflect your truest self, to take bold risks, trusting that everything will work out for your greater good. When you cultivate a strong, resilient faith, you're able to navigate life's ups and downs with a deep sense of peace, knowing that each twist and turn is part of a greater divine plan, bringing you closer to your life's purpose. Reflecting on times in the past when your faith saw you through hardship can reinforce just how vital it is for your continued growth and transformation. Embracing transformation. Every breakthrough you experience will be accompanied by transformation, a process that is often uncomfortable and disorienting. True growth rarely happens in spaces where we feel at ease. Instead, it demands that we break free from outdated beliefs, habits, and patterns that no longer align with who we are becoming. This shedding of the old can be unsettling because it requires us to step away from what we know and into the unknown. However, when you embrace transformation, you realize that this discomfort is a necessary part of the process, a precursor to the incredible new opportunities and insights that await you. Rather than resisting the changes, lean into them. Allow yourself to experience the stretch and discomfort that personal growth brings, because each moment of uncertainty is refining you, preparing you for a higher level of understanding and experience. Consider a time in your life when a daunting transformation ultimately led to a period of personal expansion and fulfillment. By viewing transformation as an essential aspect of your journey, you open yourself to endless possibilities, fostering resilience and adaptability that will serve you well in the face of future challenges. Building a supportive community. As you walk along this spiritual path, it's vital to build and nurture a supportive community of individuals who share your values and uplift your spirit. Navigating the complexities of spiritual awakening can be difficult when attempted in isolation, but having a network of like-minded souls can provide you with the encouragement and strength to continue moving forward. A supportive community offers not only emotional and spiritual reinforcement during difficult times, but also the opportunity to exchange wisdom, celebrate victories, and reflect on your shared experiences. This group becomes a kind of spiritual family, a safe haven where you can be open and vulnerable about your thoughts and feelings. It's worth seeking out or creating such communities, whether in person or online, where you can engage in meaningful discussions, collaborate on shared goals, and support one another's growth. Reflect on the power of human connection and how the collective energy of others can amplify your efforts and inspire you to reach new heights. When we uplift each other, we not only enhance our individual journeys, but also contribute to the shared growth of the entire community, creating a lasting legacy. After experiencing your personal breakthrough, it's important to reflect on the lasting legacy you hope to create. Your spiritual journey is not just about personal achievements, it's also about the impact you will leave behind and how your life will inspire others. Take time to contemplate the values you want to instill in those around you and the ways in which you can contribute meaningfully to the world. What do you want people to remember you for? Creating a lasting legacy requires thoughtful action and dedication to a higher purpose. Consider how your choices today can shape the future, not just for yourself, but for those you influence along the way. Whether through mentorship, sharing your experiences, or advocating for important causes, think about how you can uplift others and make a difference in your community. Legacies aren't built overnight. They are the result of consistent actions, acts of kindness, and a commitment to serving others. By viewing your journey through the lens of legacy, you transform your personal spiritual awakening into something much larger, something that can inspire future generations to embark on their own paths of growth, purpose, and enlightenment. As we come to the end of this video, remember that as one of the chosen ones, you are on the verge of something truly extraordinary. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this moment of breakthrough, where the universe aligns to bring you closer to your destiny. Trust the process, follow the signs, and embrace your unique path. Now is the time to step into your power and manifest the life you desire. If this message resonated with you, comment below with "I embrace my power" and share what signs you've noticed on your journey. Let's continue to uplift and support each other. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected to spiritual wisdom for more insights on unlocking your highest potential. Your amazing transformation is just around the corner. You got secret admirers. They didn't want you to know. But our magnetism and self-love are intimidating. The greatest mystery is not who we admire, but who admires us in silence. Have you ever entered a room and felt an undeniable shift, like invisible eyes were drawn to your energy? Yet, when you look around, it seems as if nothing has changed. That's the power of magnetism. Your confidence and self-love radiate so brightly, it leaves people in awe. On today's journey with spiritual wisdom, we'll explore the fascinating world of secret admirers, their hidden feelings, and why your energy might be too dazzling for them to handle. What do you think? Have you ever sensed someone's admiration but couldn't quite pinpoint it? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's uncover the mystery together. One, magnetism, the silent command for attention. True magnetism isn't about loud words or flashy gestures. It's the quiet power that draws people in effortlessly, like a calm yet irresistible force of nature. It thrives not in noise, but in presence of your unspoken confidence, the way you carry yourself with ease and purpose, and the peace radiating from someone deeply in tune with their spiritual journey. This energy isn't just a facade. It's the result of self-love and spiritual awakening, a reflection of your alignment with your inner self. When you stand firmly in who you are, without the need to impress or seek approval, you emit a frequency that others can feel but not quite explain. This silent magnetism works like gravity, pulling people toward you without you lifting a finger. It's not arrogance, nor is it an attempt to overpower anyone. Rather, it's the assurance of someone who knows their worth and refuses to let external validation define them. People sense this, and it sparks a blend of admiration and intrigue, even in those who may never voice their feelings. Your presence becomes a mirror for others to confront their insecurities, which is why your self-assured energy can feel both captivating and intimidating to onlookers. For your admirers, this creates a fascinating tension. They're drawn to your aura, but unsure how to approach the calm yet commanding force that surrounds you. In modern life, where distractions and superficiality often dominate interactions, this level of magnetism is a rarity. It stands out precisely because it's not built on ego or bravado, but on authenticity and spiritual depth. This quiet power allows you to navigate life with a sense of balance, reminding others that fulfillment isn't about how much noise you make, but how well you align with your true self. In relationships, career, or even casual encounters, your magnetism inspires others to seek their own grounding. To cultivate and enhance this energy, focus on nurturing your self-love and spiritual awakening. Make time to connect with your inner voice, reflect on your purpose, and let go of the need to prove yourself. The more you embody self-awareness, the stronger your magnetism becomes. This isn't about impressing others. It's about being so rooted in your truth that others can't help but take notice. Embrace your unique presence as a gift, not only for yourself, but for those who cross your path and see in you a reminder of the power of authenticity. Secret admirers who feel drawn to your energy may never show it, but their silent infatuation is a testament to the power of living a life in harmony with one's spiritual nature. Comment below, "I choose to radiate positive energy." Let your charisma continue to radiate out into the world, acting as a silent command to attract attention not through noise, but through the undeniable power of simply being yourself. 2. Admiration often lives in shadows. True admiration often thrives in silence, where it feels shielded from the vulnerabilities of exposure. These secret admirers aren't quiet because their feelings are insignificant, but because they're profoundly captivated by your energy and the way you carry yourself with a unique blend of confidence and authenticity. You have a magnetic presence that speaks of self-love and spiritual growth, a radiance that naturally draws people in. Yet, rather than stepping forward, they choose to stay in the background, afraid that their admiration might disrupt the image they've built of you. For them, you represent a kind of perfection, an effortless grace that they fear could shatter under the weight of reality or the risk of rejection. Instead of expressing their feelings, they remain observers, holding on to an idealized version of you, untouchable and flawless. It's not indifference, it's hesitation, fueled by the fear of vulnerability and the insecurity of being fully seen. Their admiration exists in every stolen glance, every small moment where your light feels too overwhelming for them to step closer. And while it might seem flattering, it's important to remember that their silence is a reflection of their own spiritual journey, a process of learning to overcome fear and embrace authenticity. Think about this. Have you ever noticed someone in your life, perhaps a colleague, a neighbor, or even an acquaintance whose admiration felt like an unspoken language? Maybe they lingered a little longer during conversations, or their eyes lit up when you spoke. Yet despite the signs, they never said a word. What would happen if you shifted your focus from questioning their silence to reflecting on your energy? The self-love and confidence you radiate have likely been cultivated through your own spiritual growth, making you an inspiring force in their lives. Consider the story of Maya, a graphic designer who often felt a quiet but undeniable admiration from her peers. She would catch them watching her work with a sense of awe, but never stepping forward to say anything. It wasn't until one of them confided that they admired not just her talent, but the way she carried herself with resilience and joy, that she realized her energy was inspiring others. Her confidence had made them see her as untouchable, but it was her humility and willingness to connect that helped bridge the gap. Secret admiration isn't about your flaws or their lack of care. It's about the light you carry being so bright, it forces others to confront their own shadows. Your magnetism, built on self-love and spirituality, creates a sense of both attraction and intimidation. The lesson here is to keep owning your space unapologetically, while remembering that admiration in the shadows often signals a journey others are on to find the courage to step into their own light. How might you use your spiritual growth to help others find their voice? Perhaps the next time you sense unspoken admiration, you can soften the boundaries, creating an invitation for genuine connection. In the end, true spiritual growth isn't just about your journey. It's about how your light helps others find their path as well. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might need these great values. Let's continue this conversation and go deeper into what these values really mean. 3. Your self-love feels unreachable. Your self-love is a force of nature, quietly but powerfully radiant, and for your secret admirers, it can feel almost untouchable. It's not the loud, attention-seeking kind of love, but the steady, grounded type that silently commands respect. This type of self-love, rooted in spiritual wisdom, shines as an unshakable light, illuminating everything around you while holding firm to its own source. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." That within is where your strength resides, and it's what makes you so magnetic and, yes, intimidating. Think about it. When someone truly loves themselves, they project a sense of completeness that can make others question their own stability. For your admirers, your presence becomes a mirror, reflecting not just your strength, but also the insecurities they may be grappling with. Have you ever noticed how people sometimes shy away, even when their admiration for you is obvious? It's not because they don't care. It's because they're unsure if they can match the energy of someone who carries their worth so effortlessly. You've likely cultivated an independence that doesn't seek validation from others. That confidence is like walking on water in a world where so many are still figuring out how to swim. Can you imagine how intimidating that might feel to someone who's still struggling to find their footing? They see you as a beacon of self-sufficiency and peace, but they might question what they could possibly offer you. Would their presence disrupt the balance you've worked so hard to build, or would it fit seamlessly into your world? Their hesitation often has little to do with you personally, and everything to do with how your self-love challenges their own self-perception. Your admirers may stand at a distance, drawn to your light, but unsure how to approach without being consumed by their doubts. Your self-love isn't just a gift to yourself. It's a beacon for those around you, whether they're prepared to approach it or not. As Maya Angelou beautifully put it, your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. By embracing your own light and allowing it to shine unapologetically, you encourage others to seek their own. And perhaps, just perhaps, those admirers watching from afar will find the courage to step forward, inspired not just by your magnetism, but by the spiritual wisdom and peace that emanate from your being. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What is your perspective on the importance of this value? Share your insights, and let's continue this conversation. 4. You're a mirror, not a muse. You are not merely an object of admiration. You are a spiritual mirror, reflecting both the dreams and insecurities of those drawn to your energy. For secret admirers, the magnetism they feel isn't just about your outward qualities. It's about the spiritual awakening you ignite within them. You don't just attract people, you reveal their hidden depths. Your confidence shines a light on their self-doubt, and your self-love underscores the ways they struggle to love themselves. It's as if your presence creates a silent conversation between who they are and who they aspire to be. This dynamic can be both inspiring and intimidating, as it forces them to confront truths about themselves they may not be ready to accept. Your spiritual energy isn't passive, it's transformative. Being in your orbit feels like a challenge to rise higher, to embody the potential they see in you. Yet, this is where things become complex. While your energy invites admiration, it also demands reflection, and for many, that reflection is difficult to face. Imagine standing in front of a mirror that doesn't just show your exterior, but lays bare your soul. That's what you are to them, a reflection of both their untapped potential and the inner struggles they might prefer to avoid. It's not just your magnetism that keeps them captivated. It's the awakening you bring to their lives, a spiritual nudge toward growth that feels both enlightening and overwhelming. For these admirers, being near you is like standing at the edge of transformation. Your authenticity, your unapologetic self-love, and your refusal to shrink your light create a powerful contrast to their inner doubts. In modern life, where people often hide behind curated images and superficial validation, your grounded confidence becomes a rare and magnetic force. But this very strength can also feel intimidating. Approaching you means confronting parts of themselves they may have buried, parts they aren't sure how to face. Their hesitation is not a rejection of you, but a fear of stepping into the reflection. You offer a reflection that reveals both their unhealed wounds and their highest possibilities. Yet this is your spiritual gift, a light that not only illuminates but awakens. You challenge others not to idolize you from afar, but to see what your presence reveals about their own spiritual journey. The admiration you receive is a testament to the growth you inspire, even if it often comes from a safe distance. The truth is, you represent not only who they aspire to be, but also the awakening they are on the verge of experiencing. This role is not always easy to bear, but it is a profound part of your spiritual path. By standing in your truth and embodying self-love, you not only attract others, but also hold up a mirror to their souls, urging them to awaken to their own greatness. So embrace this role fully, knowing that your light is both a gift and a guide for those who are ready to enter their own spiritual awakening. Comment below, "I am the chosen one," and let's journey together. 5. They fear fading in your light. Some people admire you in secret, not because they don't value you, but because they fear losing themselves in the glow of your presence. Your magnetism is undeniable, a force of nature that captivates those around you and fills every space you inhabit with light. But for your secret admirers, standing in that light feels like standing too close to the sun, where the warmth is comforting, yet the intensity is almost overwhelming. They don't just see your energy, they feel it. It's an all-encompassing presence that seems to command attention effortlessly, and that can be intimidating for those who are unsure of their own place in the world. For many, the hesitation to step closer stems not just from the fear of rejection, but from the fear of losing their identity. They might look at the way you carry yourself with confidence, the ease with which you navigate life, and the way you inspire others, and think, "What do I have to offer next to someone so radiant?" It's not that they don't want to know you. They're afraid of being overshadowed. In their minds, entering your orbit might mean becoming a side character in the story where you're the lead, someone whose individuality fades into the background of your brilliance. This kind of fear is deeply tied to their own insecurities. It's the voice in their head asking, "Am I enough?" When they see your spiritual growth and self-love shining through, they might wonder if they could ever measure up. Instead of seeing your light as something that could illuminate their own path, they perceive it as something that could expose their vulnerabilities. But here's the truth. Your light doesn't diminish others. It invites them to shine brighter. Let me share a story that might resonate. A young artist once admired a famous musician from afar, amazed by the way they lit up every stage they stepped onto. The artist's admiration grew, but so did their fear. How could I possibly perform next to someone so talented, they thought. But one day the musician noticed them and offered encouragement. "Your art doesn't need to compete with mine," the musician said. "We can inspire each other to create something even greater." That moment transformed the artist's perspective, and they realized that stepping into the spotlight with someone else doesn't mean losing your own. It means amplifying your gifts in a way you never thought possible. So, let me ask you this. How often do you let the fear of overshadowing or being overshadowed dictate your relationships or actions? Could it be that those who admire you secretly are waiting for an invitation to embrace their own brilliance? Remember, spirituality teaches us that our growth is not about dimming anyone else's light, but about encouraging others to rise with us. Your magnetism and self-love aren't meant to intimidate. They're meant to inspire. By embracing your own light, you give others permission to do the same. So, the next time you sense someone holding back, extend a hand. Show them that the brightest lights don't overshadow them and illuminate the way for everyone around them. Let your presence be a reminder that spiritual growth is a journey we take together, helping each other shine in ways that transform our lives and the world around us. If this message speaks to you, take it a step further and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Together, we can build connections rooted in honesty and respect. 6. Their silence isn't just shyness, it's strategy. Imagine this. Someone out there admires you so deeply that their silence isn't a sign of indifference. It's their carefully crafted strategy. Their quietness isn't just shyness or fear of rejection. It's a deliberate act of preparation, a way to honor the magnitude of your presence. They see you not just as someone living life, but as someone who commands it with grace and confidence, someone who radiates spiritual wisdom in a way that's almost magnetic. And this magnetism, combined with the self-love you exude, isn't just attractive, it's intimidating. They know stepping into your world isn't something they can do casually or lightly. It feels to them like entering sacred ground. Their admiration runs deep, and with it comes an internal dialogue filled with questions they dare not voice aloud. They wonder, what could I possibly offer someone like this? How can I measure up to their brilliance and self-assuredness? You see, for them, admiration isn't just about liking you. It's about feeling worthy of your attention. They question if they could ever match your energy or contribute something meaningful to your life. This isn't mere nervousness. It's a kind of soul-level negotiation, where they weigh their strengths against the awe they feel for you and often come up feeling inadequate. Think about that for a moment. Their silence isn't empty. It's filled with thoughts, plans, and unspoken words they rehearse in their minds. They imagine how they'd approach you, the perfect words they'd say, the confidence they'd need to mirror yours. And yet, when they hold up their imagined selves against the real you, someone so magnetic and complete, they hesitate. They fear their best might not be good enough, and in that hesitation, they often lose the courage to even try. Their admiration, ironically, becomes the very reason they stay silent. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Your secret admirers know this too well. They see your inner strength and refuse to risk approaching you with anything less than their absolute best. But in trying so hard to be perfect, they forget that authenticity is what truly resonates. Here's the question for you. Have you ever sensed someone's admiration in their silence? What do you think it says about them, or even about you? Perhaps their quiet admiration is the truest testament to the impact of your self-love and spiritual wisdom. Their hesitation isn't rejection, it's respect. And in their silence, they may reveal more than they ever could with words. Could it be that their strategy is not about staying hidden, but about finding the right moment to honor the light they see in you? Maybe the next time you feel someone lingering in your orbit, their quiet presence might be worth noticing. Share your story, or simply type, "I am growing," if you're committed to using every moment to improve yourself. Let's keep this conversation going. I can't wait to hear your insights. 7. You're an unwritten puzzle. There's an undeniable magnetism in being an enigma, and you embody that in ways others find captivating and unforgettable. You're not just a book with a few pages missing. You're an unwritten puzzle, a story still in progress, layered with complexities that refuse to conform to anyone's expectations. This spiritual allure, this quiet command of mystery, is a core aspect of what draws people toward you. Your ability to hold back, to let others wonder, creates an irresistible tension, a balance of intrigue and admiration that keeps admirers guessing. This is where spiritual awakening ties into your energy. It's not about withholding for the sake of secrecy. It's about knowing yourself so deeply that your self-love radiates without needing validation from others. Your secret admirers are not just captivated by what they see, they're enthralled by what they don't. They notice your calm confidence, your steady gaze, and the way you carry yourself, as if you know truths they can only dream of understanding. This energy resonates on a spiritual level, stirring something within them they can't quite put into words. They analyze every word you speak, every subtle action, hoping to piece together the puzzle of who you are. Yet each time they think they've figured you out, a new layer of complexity emerges, keeping the chase alive. It's as if you're a flame, mesmerizing in its warmth and light, yet just out of reach. This constant curiosity isn't just a game for your admirers, it's addictive. Your spiritual depth makes them reflect on their own lives, their own insecurities, and their own untapped potential. But as they draw closer, they face an inner conflict. They wonder, what if the truths you hold are too profound for them to grasp? What if you're not the idealized version they've imagined, but something even more complex and raw? The closer they get to understanding you, the more they confront their fears, and this makes your presence a spiritual catalyst for their growth. In today's world, where oversharing has become the norm, your restraint is a refreshing anomaly. Your ability to hold space for mystery shows a profound level of self-love and inner peace. It's a reminder that not everything valuable needs to be visible to the naked eye. You teach others that true spiritual awakening isn't about proving your worth to the world. It's about living authentically and letting your energy speak for itself. For those who find themselves drawn to you, your mystery serves as both an invitation and a challenge to look inward, to reflect on the pieces of themselves they've been too afraid to confront. So, embrace this energy. Continue to be unapologetically complex, spiritually grounded and self-assured. The right people will not only admire your depth, but also rise to meet it. In a world desperate for authenticity, your unwritten puzzle is a masterpiece that reminds others of the beauty of the unknown and the limitless potential of spiritual growth. Your presence isn't just magnetic, it's transformative. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What is your perspective on the importance of this value? Share your insights, and let's continue this conversation. 8. Your energy changes rooms, not conversations. There's a unique, magnetic energy about you that doesn't rely on words to make an impact. It's your essence, your presence, your spiritual growth radiating through every room you enter. When you walk in, the atmosphere shifts, not because of what you say, but because of who you are. Your quiet confidence, grounded self-love, and unshakable sense of identity draw people in without effort. It's the kind of energy that transforms spaces, commanding attention without demanding it, leaving a ripple effect that lingers long after you've moved on. People don't just notice you, they feel you. And for your secret admirers, this isn't just intriguing, it's downright intimidating. Your presence stirs something profound in others. It acts as a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities and amplifying their inner dialogue. When someone who secretly admires you is in your orbit, it's not just about noticing how remarkable you are. It's about how they feel when they're near you. They become hyper-aware of themselves, overthinking their posture, tone of voice, and every word they want to say. They're not just captivated by you, They're grappling with their desire to rise to the level of your energy, a challenge that feels daunting yet irresistible. The irony, of course, is that you're not expecting them to perform or prove themselves. Your power lies in simply being. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Maya. She worked in a bustling corporate office, known not for her words in meetings, but for the energy she brought into the room. Colleagues couldn't quite put their finger on it. She wasn't loud, nor did she go out of her way to draw attention, but the moment she arrived, conversations became more focused, the energy more vibrant. Unbeknownst to Maya, her quiet self-assurance had captured the admiration of a co-worker, Tom. He'd often rehearse his words before speaking to her, worried that he wouldn't measure up to the calm, composed aura she exuded. What Tom didn't realize was that Maya appreciated authenticity over perfection. His effort to impress her wasn't necessary. It was his genuine self that would resonate most with her. This is the power of energy rooted in spirituality and self-awareness. It doesn't just make you noticeable, it makes you unforgettable. But here's the lesson. Your energy is a gift, not just for you, but for those around you. It's a reminder that true magnetism comes from alignment with your authentic self, not from trying to meet anyone else's expectations. For those who find your presence overwhelming, it's a call for them to grow spiritually, to look inward and face their own insecurities. So, reflect on this. How do you carry yourself when you enter a room? Are you aware of the transformative energy you bring, and are you using it to inspire others rather than intimidate them? Remember, the weight of your presence isn't about what you say, it's about how you make others feel. Embrace this power with grace, and let your energy continue to elevate not only yourself, but those fortunate enough to share a space with you. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and share it with others. 9. You're a catalyst, not a comfort zone. You're not just someone people admire, you're a force of nature, a catalyst for change, and that's exactly why you're so magnetic. Your energy, rooted in authenticity and self-love, naturally challenges the world around you. Without even trying, you shine a light on the comfort zones people have built for themselves. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail." You, my friend, are that trailblazer, inspiring others to rethink their paths simply by existing as your true self. But let's dig deeper. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to admire you from the shadows? That's because being near you isn't just an act of admiration. It's a confrontation with their own unfulfilled potential. Your very presence can feel like a mirror reflecting back the parts of their lives they've been avoiding, the dreams they've shelved, the risks they've been too afraid to take, or the mediocrity they've grown comfortable with. And while some are inspired to rise to the challenge, others find it overwhelming. Why? Because stepping into growth means leaving behind what feels safe. Think about it. When was the last time you faced a fear or took a leap of faith? How did it feel? Scary, yes, but also transformative. Your secret admirers sense this about you, even if they can't articulate it. They're drawn to your magnetism and the spiritual wisdom you embody, yet they hesitate to approach because they know deep down that being in your orbit will require change. And change, as we all know, isn't easy. It means stepping out of their familiar routines and confronting fears they've tucked away. It's not about you. It's about them and their readiness, or lack thereof, to evolve. As Maya Angelou beautifully put it, "We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty." Your role as a catalyst can be both a blessing and a burden. On one hand, you have the power to inspire incredible growth in others. On the other hand, that power can intimidate those who aren't ready to face their own transformation. So here's a question to ponder. Are you willing to let go of the need to be understood or embraced by everyone, knowing that your purpose is to ignite change even if it means some people will only admire you from afar? Remember, you are not here to fit into anyone's comfort zone. You are here to challenge norms, to inspire growth, and to pave the way for transformation. It's a role that few are brave enough to take on, but you do it with ease by being yourself. And while some may be afraid to take that leap with you, your spiritual wisdom and magnetic energy will always attract those willing to take the challenge. Continue to be the catalyst you were born to be, because the world needs your light, even when some can only see from the shadows. Comment below, "I choose to shine," and let's continue this journey together. 10. Admirers are often hidden critics. True admiration is a powerful thing, but it often comes with layers that are not immediately visible. Secret admirers, especially those drawn to your confidence and magnetism, may be fighting an inner battle that has more to do with their self-perception than with your presence. Beneath the admiration, there can exist a subtle thread of envy, a silent acknowledgement of what they see in you, but believe they lack in themselves. This is where the spiritual awakening of understanding human dynamics begins. Recognizing that the energy people project onto you is often a reflection of their internal struggles. When they admire your confidence, self-sufficiency, or your natural ability to draw attention, it isn't just flattery, it's also a mirror revealing their feelings of inadequacy. These feelings can be intimidating because they make people confront parts of themselves they've been avoiding. Your spiritual energy serves as a catalyst for this internal conflict, forcing them to grapple with their own doubts and insecurities. Their silence isn't just about shyness, it's a protective mechanism. Admitting envy is uncomfortable and leaves one feeling vulnerable. So many choose to remain hidden, silently critiquing themselves as much as they critique you. Their admiration becomes a double-edged sword, an awe that inspires, but also unsettles. Your presence reminds them of what they wish they could embody, whether it's your unwavering self-assurance or your ability to thrive authentically in the world. This dynamic reveals an important spiritual truth. The power you hold over others isn't about control, but about reflection. You are a yardstick they measure themselves against, and their unspoken critique highlights just how much influence your energy wields. This is not your burden to bear, but a testament to the transformative power of self-love and the magnetic aura that comes with spiritual awakening. In modern life, where comparison has been amplified by social media and societal pressures, this dynamic is more common than ever. As you grow in self-awareness and confidence, you will attract both admiration and envy. The key is not to let their hidden struggles define your journey. Instead, use this understanding to deepen your compassion. Recognize that your light might make others uncomfortable, not because it's too bright, but because it shines into the corners of their lives they have yet to illuminate. Maintain your spiritual practice. Keep nurturing your self-love. And remember that your journey is about you, not about how others perceive it. When you embody this, you become not just a source of inspiration, but a beacon for others to start their own spiritual awakening, whether they realize it or not. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What is your perspective on the importance of this value? Share your insights, and let's continue this conversation. 11. They study you like a blueprint. Your admirers don't just notice you in passing, they study you like a blueprint, carefully examining every move you make, every gesture you convey, and every decision that shapes your life. They are drawn to the way you carry yourself, exuding confidence and radiating self-love, as if you've discovered a secret formula for living authentically. To them, your presence is magnetic. It's not just something to admire, it's something they deeply yearn to understand and emulate. Your self-assuredness and ability to navigate life on your own terms make you more than an inspiration. They make you a living guide, a model for how they believe life could and should be lived. Yet, there's an underlying tension in this admiration. For them, drawing inspiration from someone as captivating as you is a delicate balancing act. They don't want to merely imitate you, but their desire to replicate your energy and spiritual growth often brings them to the edge of feeling like they're encroaching on your individuality. They admire the way you've harnessed your inner power, turning your journey of self-discovery into a beacon of light. But they fear that in attempting to follow your path, they might lose sight of their own unique identity. This struggle highlights an important truth. They aren't just captivated by who you are. They see in you the potential for their own transformation, and they grapple with how to unlock it authentically. Think about the friend who always seems fascinated by your choices, whether it's the way you prioritize self-care, the way you handle challenges with grace, or even the seemingly small rituals you bring into your day. Perhaps they've complimented your ability to stay grounded, saying, "You always seem so calm no matter what happens. How do you do it?" They're not just being kind, they're trying to uncover the keys to your self-mastery. Maybe you've noticed how they start adopting similar habits, from how you speak affirmations in the morning to how you set boundaries with people. They aren't trying to copy you maliciously. They're navigating the tricky space between admiration and imitation. The question they face, and one that might resonate with many, is how to take inspiration without overshadowing their own authenticity. This reflects a universal challenge in spiritual growth. How do we learn from others while staying true to ourselves? Are there ways we can draw wisdom and energy from those we admire without feeling like we're borrowing their light instead of igniting our own? These are questions worth pondering, both for the admirers and for you, the one admired. The lesson here is profound when people admire you so deeply. It's a reflection of the light you shine into the world. It's also a reminder to nurture humility and compassion, because not everyone knows how to harness that inspiration into personal growth. The admirer's hesitance to fully embrace their transformation is a testament to the impact you've had on their lives. Your journey serves as a living example of how self-love, resilience, and spiritual alignment can create a life of authenticity and fulfillment. But remember, your role isn't to provide all the answers. It's to inspire others to embark on their own journey. The message for them, and for all of us, is simple yet powerful. Learn from those who inspire you, but never forget that the greatest growth comes from discovering and embracing the unique light that is already within you. And if you feel inspired by this message, type "I trust the process" as a way to affirm your strength, patience, and commitment to growth. Let's grow together. 12. Their intimidation is a projection, not reality. The intimidation you evoke in others is rarely about what you've said, done, or how you carry yourself. Instead, it's a mirror reflecting something deeper within them. When you walk with self-love and authenticity, radiating confidence and owning your space, it creates a powerful contrast to the insecurities they may harbor. Your presence holds up a metaphorical mirror, showing them not just who you are, but what they wish they could become. This stark reflection can be overwhelming for those who haven't yet embraced their own self-worth or spiritual wisdom. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And by being yourself, you inspire both admiration and discomfort in others, depending on where they are in their journey." Think about it. When you live authentically, you naturally project a sense of freedom and self-acceptance. That magnetism feels effortless, almost as though you've unlocked a secret to life. But to someone still grappling with self-doubt, your light can feel blinding. They might see your strength and interpret it as unapproachability, not realizing that their feelings of intimidation are their own projections, born from a place of insecurity. Have you ever wondered why some people seem distant or hesitant around you, even when you've done nothing to create that distance? This is often because your confidence and authenticity highlight areas where they feel inadequate. And rather than confronting those feelings, they might label you as intimidating. But here's the truth. Their perception of you as intimidating is actually a disguised form of admiration. It's easier for them to believe you're out of reach than to face the reality that their own fears are holding them back. Your authenticity isn't a weapon, it's a beacon. Yet, for those still struggling to find their footing, that light can feel more like a challenge than an inspiration. What they see in you is not just your power, but a reflection of the potential they haven't yet tapped into. As Carl Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. This means their reaction to you is more about their internal struggles than anything you've done. So, how do you respond to this dynamic? Do you dim your light to make others feel more comfortable? Or do you continue to shine brightly, knowing that your self-love might be the spark someone needs to begin their own journey of growth? The answer lies in staying true to yourself. Remember, your magnetism and authenticity aren't intimidating, they're empowering. You're showing others what's possible when you embrace your spiritual wisdom and walk in alignment with your highest self. Take a moment to reflect. Who in your life has made you feel less than? And was it truly their actions? Or did they hold up a mirror to something you needed to confront within yourself? Now, think about the impact you have on others. Are you unintentionally holding up that mirror for someone else? By continuing to live authentically and embracing your self-worth, you become an example of what it looks like to live in truth, even if it challenges others to do the same. After all, as Marianne Williamson so beautifully said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Let your power inspire others to embrace theirs, even if it feels intimidating at first. Thank you for exploring this fascinating topic with us today on Spiritual Wisdom. Remember, your self-love and inner power create a magnetic energy that naturally draws others toward you, even secret admirers who may feel too intimidated to reveal themselves. Embrace this truth as a reminder of your worth and uniqueness. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you notice how your energy impacts those around you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help spread this empowering message and stay connected to content that uplifts your spirit. Keep shining your light, and we'll see you in the next video.